Retro and vintage Formula cars have been part of sim racing now for many years. There have been a lot of mods out for Assetto Corsa, and a lot of mods have been on Race Department. People have been able to download them. A lot of them have been free. There have been some paid ones out there too. But since Automobilista 2 has been released back in 2020, we've seen a huge amount of cars being added to the game. With that, a substantial amount of Formula cars and classic Formula cars at that as well. We've got the Gen 1 to Gen 4 in the Formula Classic. There's also been Formula V10 Gen 1 and Gen 2, and Gen 2 is my favourite in the V10 series. We've got the Formula V12, which is probably my second most favourite Formula Classic car there. We've got recently the Formula High Tech Gen 1 and Gen 2 cars, and some of those cars have even got old form of DRS, which works quite well. Looks pretty impressive too when you're in VR. But myself, like many others, love to drive these cars in VR, and driving the Formula cars in VR in Automobilista 2 is just absolutely amazing. I still use the HP Reverb G2, but with the 4090 I run 100% resolution scaling, and these cars, while you'll sit in the driver's seat, look absolutely phenomenal. The detail of the cars, the tracks, are just so good. And even the vintage ripple strips on some of these tracks just look phenomenal in VR as well. So what we have now with Automobilista 2, since all the swag of updates we've seen recently with physics and tyre model and force feedback, driving these old historic vintage and classic Formula cars are just absolutely second to none. All these things put together in AMS2 make an absolutely fantastic package for classic and vintage Formula cars. One of the biggest reasons that makes it so good in AMS2, these cars, are the VR quality. People know my channel know that I play mostly in VR, especially in Automobilista 2. Playing in VR is just so realistic, and all together with the new force feedback field, the physics and the tyre model, just feels excellent. So Automobilista 2 really does provide a really good single player experience with these cars as well. Do need further improvements with AI, so hopefully they do upgrade the AI. I'm pretty sure they will as time goes by. There is some issues there, which the cars can be even 100%. They can be a little bit slow on certain parts of the track and not consistently fast. They can be really fast on one part of the track, but then slow on other parts. There's still a few little issues there, but overall the AI in AMS2 is just really good. So combining these old Formula cars with AI racing in AMS2 is just absolutely fantastic. So what's a really good example is if you're in the rain in VR in an open wheeler, these old classic F1s, it's just so good, even in stormy conditions, and just the rain effects, the storm effects, the sound, audio, all come together with a really good package for Formula vintage retro cars. So for the people that don't have VR yet, I highly recommend you get VR and try AMS2 in VR, especially these classic Formula vintage cars. Driving these cars, as people already know, are just so good. So good to drive in AMS2 right now. Leave you guys with a bit of racing now, a bit of Formula V12 racing at an older Suzuka track. Had a lot of fun in this race. Second favourite car in my opinion in the classic series. I really do love the Formula V12, guys. If you want to see more of my content, just hit that subscribe button, guys, and if you like my content, hit the thumbs up. It really helps my channel, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.